for MMA. I'm Mark Gilston, this is my friend Brandon, and we are going to continue the discussion about defending against chokes, this time looking at a whole bunch of specific choking techniques. So let's start with one of the most common, at least against me, which is a clock choke. When I'm down in a turtle, for whatever reason, and he comes in from one side or the other, a clock choke can come from either side, but it usually, well, it can come in from either side. So we have to be aware of that. So when he gets purchase under my chin, assuming I haven't been able to block it this way, but he just loops and comes under, right? Here, once again, I want to grab. I'm grabbing not at the wrist because I don't have leverage, but I'm grabbing above the elbow. I'm going to pull that sharply across, and now I'm going to do a shoulder roll. Notice I just go to my head. I don't complete the roll, but I continue having that pull on his arm. Take the arm, pull, and go forward. Hold on to the arm, reach across, and establish some kind of pinning control. Maybe I'm too late. He reaches in, and now there are a lot of different ways to finish this choke, all of which I have to worry about. He can bring this arm over my head and push with the elbow here. Here, I'm taking the arm, pushing it across, and now I'm going to roll into the choke. As I said in the last video, though it's counterintuitive, you always want to roll towards the choke, roll into the choke, not away from it. So once again, he's got the clock. I'm reaching here, but that hand comes across. Danger. Push it away. Roll into it. This arm comes up, and I establish side control. Sometimes he'll try finishing the clock by just coming down so his shoulder comes over my head. Right, exactly. Okay? So he goes in to finish. Here, I can slow it down this way, but ultimately, what I need to do is roll over my far shoulder. You don't have a lot of time to do this, so you have to practice and make sure that it becomes instinctive. Another way he can finish is by bringing this leg over my head. And here, I need to turn into him. I'm going to reach for his far leg if I can, and push. One more time. So as soon as that leg comes up, I reach under and go again, right into that choke. I'm turning and pushing into his leg. If he's standing up, it's exactly the same. He stands up to finish, the leg goes over, I turn, and he throws himself, which is why it's not a good idea to stand up to finish that choke. All right, so sometimes the clock choke comes in from the far side. Yes. In this case, I'm going to grab at the wrist. Once again, I'm rolling over here. Be kind to your partner. Big pull. Don't just try and roll because you can injure his shoulder. In this particular case, you have so much leverage that generally you don't have to worry about how he's trying to finish. Okay, related to the clock is the darce, sort of the arm triangle, which again usually is an attack from the front when you're in turtle. So he can come, his arm can come in from either side. This is the darce. The other way is an arm triangle. But he grabs his bicep. This goes way over my back. His hand up over my back. Yeah, so then another nice tight choke. He's going to try and roll me and then come forward and hook my legs. And if he gets my legs, there's not too much you can do. So I can't let him do that. So when he starts to come in, he wants to roll sideways. So I want to go that way. So when he comes in, I go towards the hand, which is putting the pressure on the back. Once again, I don't want to keep going. Once I have leverage on that arm, I stop. If I go any further, he will finish me. So I'll show how that, because that's what often happens. If I just roll, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah, and now he gets to finish. So I have to stop when my back is on his arm. If I can grab the sleeve on the other side, so for whatever reason I'm unable to go in this direction because he's too strong, high up on the sleeve, and I want to roll him towards my leg. I don't want to go towards him, I want to create space. So I want to roll away from him. If he comes in from the other side, same idea. Guillotine choke. Again, similar in some principles to a darce, but this time he's not grabbing my arm and he wants to come up and he brings his stomach forward, his head up, and very powerful technique. Okay, so here once again, I want to grab and pull that elbow down to create space. And I'm going to go right into him to break his balance. As I'm pushing in, I want to lift my head as much as possible. Make it real. Okay? So I'm pushing in and raising my head. The same thing applies if this choke is being done from a standing position. It's more of a self-defense kind of situation. You can, if it's a real self-defense, I'll go for a knee to the nuts first, but when he comes in here, so I'm going in and up. If I can't squeeze my head out, we go forward. Break the balance. So another classic choke used a lot in BJJ, not very much in Judo, but is the so-called bow and arrow choke. Often comes in from an S mount. No, no, no.
Yeah.
All right. So he's coming in under my collar, manages to grab it. Now he grabs my leg. His knee comes in behind my head. Here, as soon as he goes down, I'm gonna have to tap. So I wanna grab that sleeve at the end and pull. He goes down. As he's going down, I tuck my head back and lift up to escape. Let's do that really in slow motion. It's a timing thing. I have to pull it as he is going backwards. So here, I've already started. He's coming back, his knee goes in. I pull as he turns. And turn once again in towards the choke. Let's do it speed. This is another one, there's timing, you have to practice this. All right. A look at the technical aspects of defending against a whole huge variety of chokes. You'll notice that these three principles of create space, break balance, get your head above your opponents apply pretty much universally to all choke defense. If you've enjoyed the video, please click like and subscribe to our channel, Serioku Zenyo, meaning maximum efficiency. If you click on the bell, you can get the videos as soon as they are posted. Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you.